Hello, my friends. This is Max Steingart broadcasting live from Miami Beach, Florida. And I have never been more excited in the 20 years that I've been teaching entrepreneurs how to use social networks like America Online, Yahoo, MySpace, and now Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. God knows what other networks are out there. The bottom line is you can do this on any network. So before we get started, let me address a couple of questions here. John writes, I have two businesses and I need to know if I can place members in each on an every other day basis or on alternative days. Um, John, you're in a position where you can talk to people on a daily basis. You can pick and choose who you talk to. And so you might say, oh, today I'm going to sell A, tomorrow I'm going to sell B. Next day I'm going to sell A, next day I'm going to sell B. Let me make a suggestion. All right. Take A, take B. Look at both of them. And ask yourself, am I passionate? Am I equally passionate about both of these things I'm marketing and selling? Can I make a great living? Can I achieve my goals doing one? Focus all of your time and your energy on one thing. You'll get where you want to go quicker. But can you do that? One day A, one day B, absolutely. Kay wants to know, do we have any prepare anything before the special session tomorrow? No. Just show up. And Franklin, send me over the conversation that you're having with your prospect. Okay, send it to me at bootcamp@maxsteingart.com, and we'll squeeze it in. We'll take a look at who you're talking to and what you're involved in. Okay, so bootcamp@maxsteingart.com. All right, and with that, let's get started. I just want to take a quick peek and see who's here. Okay. Folks, what I'm about to share with you is guaranteed to immediately increase your business on Facebook. Now, I know there's you know, I don't want you to put this in the hype category because all of you, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are marketing and promoting all kinds of programs, all kinds of different systems. I am going to share with you probably the simplest system that exists on the planet. What I'd like all of you to do is send me in the question box the number of Facebook friends you have. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do some things, and some of you are going to make sales during this webinar. Now, many of the fastest growing top earners in most network marketing companies will tell you they owe their success to Facebook, but they don't really tell you how they're doing it unless you're on their team, and you're about to learn how they're doing it and how you can do it too. There's a lot of great information available to you out there that can produce results for you on Facebook over time. Now, what you're about to learn is faster, it's easier, and it produces immediate results. It will fill your sales funnel with eager prospects who have credit cards in hand and are ready to buy from you. With the information that I'm about to share with you, you'll find ideal prospects that are a perfect fit for your business on Facebook, and you'll do it fast. You're going to be able to connect with everyone you know in your existing warm market of friends and have them buy from you without ever being rejected. You're going to connect with complete strangers and bring them into your business in less than an hour a day. You can target perfect prospects with the precision of a laser and ensure everyone you contact accepts your friend requests and answers all your messages. You'll save time by avoiding negative and pessimistic people, and you'll avoid getting suspended or terminated for contacting people you don't know, which is something that can happen if people complain about you. Now, if you're like most of the people trying to make money on social networks like Facebook, you need two things more than anything else. You need more leads and serious prospects to talk to, and you need more money in your pocket. Now, I'm going to show you how to get more of both. I'm going to show you step by step, screen by screen, word by word, how you can immediately get more serious prospects to talk to and dramatically increase your business. I'll show you exactly how to dominate your market, whatever it is. Generate leads daily and make more sales no matter what you're selling. I will clearly demonstrate the simplest and the easiest way for anyone to make money using Facebook, or for that matter, any other social network. And I'll show you how to identify perfect prospects as easily as you could pick a green M&M from a bowl of candy. And then I'm going to show you how to bring them into your business in less than an hour a day. Now, you'll be amazed at how quickly your business grows when your new recruits can immediately duplicate the process with their friends. You can do this on any device that can hook you up to Facebook. And you can do this wherever you are. You can do this whenever you want, totally at your convenience. Talk with perfect prospects anytime. Talk with people with perfect prospects wherever they are. This is a fun-filled, convenient, flexible, and completely stress-free way to increase sales and eliminate rejection. You want to be a top earner? You're about to find out how. There are no excuses for failing when you can talk with perfect prospects every day and make sales. So, we want you to start right now, make a sale today with your existing Facebook page and your current friends. Now, Facebook users are talking to each other every day from every kind of device. Texting, messaging, and chatting on Facebook is just like talking. And for those of you that are new to this whole concept, typing in all caps is considered shouting. Texting is easier, it's convenient, it's totally stress-free, and it's so much fun it can actually become addicting to talk to people this way. It's outlawed in 40 states when you're behind the wheels of a car. It takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message, and this is huge. Now, top income earners will tell you, you want to be successful? You must talk to 5 people about your business every day. Well, you can do that on Facebook in less than an hour. You want to be wildly successful? You must talk to 10 people about your business every day. You can do that on Facebook in less than 2 hours. Facebook is the world's largest and most popular social networking site. You have direct free access to 1.4 billion people. And did I say it was free? So for those of you that are spending an arm and a leg on AdWords and pay-per-click trying to drive traffic to a website, I'm going to show you a simpler and a faster way. So you can connect with more perfect prospects for your business easier on Facebook than any place else. In fact, you can talk to people that will and make a sale in only 30 minutes. Other people are doing it. You can do it too. Facebook has influenced network marketing and every other type of business. When you know a few simple things, you'll be making sales on Facebook and every other social network too. So think about it. Today, all you need is a smartphone to connect with 1.4 billion people anywhere in the world. By applying simple attraction marketing principles to your Facebook activity, you can begin making sales immediately. Your Facebook page can become a lightning rod, a magnet that will attract people to you every day. We're talking about instant prospecting. We're talking about immediate results. We're talking about sales on demand. So let me give you an overall simplistic example of how social networks work. Okay, you put yourself out on Facebook, and then you connect with people that you know. You reach out to your family members. You reach out to relatives. You reach out to people that you went to school with, and you discover that these people are entrepreneurs who are always looking for new opportunity. You reach out to people you went to summer camp with or people you used to work with. Same thing. And you'll reach out to some of your friends who are engaged in a network marketing company. Green represents entrepreneurial types, business builders types. Blue represents a happy network marketer. They're engaged in some kind of network marketing or internet activity. Now, you first connect with your existing friends. Well, your friends all have friends. And the friends of your friends, well, they've got their own agendas too. They're all on Facebook for different reasons. And so as the friends of your friends connected to your friends, and then their friends have friends, And you could identify going down not just 3 levels, but infinite levels. You could pick out the people who you know in advance simply by looking at the contents of their page, whether or not they would be a prospect for your business. You become a very happy network marketer because you could literally reach out and connect with all the greens, business builders. You can connect with all the reds, customers, as easily as you could pick a green piece of paper off the wall, or I like to use the candy scenario, a red M&M or a green M&M out of a ball. Now, graphically, LinkedIn used to do this. Now, LinkedIn is a social network with 350 million people. About 7 years ago, they had 90 million users. Well, I was on LinkedIn, and I had 469 direct connections. They were my friends. Didn't know half of them, but they were my friends. If we added up all of their friends, it amounted to over 122,700. And these people all have friends. If we added up the whole total, and LinkedIn did it for us, my 469 friends had me connected to over 5 million people. Now, this network grows because everybody's adding friends and everybody's making connections. So 1 month later, March, I got 50 more friends, and my network has expanded by 1 million people. You need a mailing list when you have access to so many people? I don't think so. We took this snapshot about a month ago in LinkedIn. I started out the beginning of the month with 3,117 direct connections. By the end of the month, I had 3,583. So during the course of that month, 466 people connected to me. Most of them wanted to be my friend, as opposed to me going out and reaching out to people. What starts to happen as your list grows and you start sharing value on a social network, what starts to happen is people want to be your friend. So here, in 1 month, by adding 466 connections, my network increased by 1.1 million people. Now, it doesn't matter how big the network is. It doesn't matter how many friends you have. At the end of the day, it's all about how many people you're talking to. Now, you are all about to experience what I call the ripple effect, how one small action can have an enormous impact. So I want everybody to type in the question box, how many Facebook friends do you have right now? Type the number in the question module. The higher the number, the better. Type it in the box. We're going to be able to gauge exactly what kind of results you can expect. Now, what I want you to do to get started fast, to talk to perfect prospects today, to make a sale today, I want you to post a joke. I sent them over to you. It's in the chat feature. For fast action to attract customers, use one of these. And for fast action to attract business builders, use one of these. Now, as your friends react and respond to these posts, you can begin to talk to them. If you actually know the person, respond back with, hey, I'm glad you like my posts. What are you doing these days? If you actually know the person. If they're a friend that you don't know and you've never talked with them before, you write back, hey, I'm glad you like my post. What do you do? And if the friends of your friends react and respond to the post, you can begin to talk to them too. Simply respond with, hey, I'm glad you like my post. What do you do? If a complete stranger, someone you're not connected to at all, reacts and responds to the post, you can talk to them too. Hey, I'm glad you like my post. Let's be friends. And then after they accept your friend request, write back to them and say, hey, it's nice to have you as a new friend. What do you do? You want to know the answers to the following 3 questions as you talk to people. What do they do? How long have they been doing it? What did they do before? Many times the answers you receive will indicate that they're a perfect prospect for your business. So let's talk about attraction marketing. Attraction marketing is about captivating your target market to want to do business with you because of who you are and what they see on your Facebook page. To get started fast, your target market will initially consist of your current friends. That's where you're going to start. You'd be surprised at how many of your current Facebook friends you've never talked to. Thanks to the ease of making a connection with a complete stranger on a social network, you can also easily target other markets of people who are eager to buy or want and need what you're selling. The concept couldn't be simpler. Before you pitch your product or service, you must simply promote and brand you. When done properly with your Facebook profile, your current friends will be driven by curiosity. They'll approach you willingly without having to try to sell to them. No pressure, no stress. Instead, the process flows naturally. This is an incredibly powerful method. Demonstrate to others who you are, what you do, how you've built and continue to maintain your lifestyle, and help those people who want the same do the same. No one likes to be sold to, and that goes for you, that goes for me, it goes for everybody on Facebook. However, people buy from the people they know, they like, and they trust. When you're talking to your friends and complete strangers, simply discover if they've got a problem you have a solution for. The key to attraction marketing is to encourage a natural curiosity to grow with your friends about what you're doing with creative posting while building a positive and trusting connection with complete strangers. Everyone can be an ideal prospect until they disqualify themselves by answering some simple questions. So here's how it works. While the majority of marketers out there are busy trying to make a sale, you stand out by removing the sales agenda from your Facebook page. During a casual conversation with your friends, or even a complete stranger, you can determine their needs and wants to see if you can help or serve them. You become the go-to person and direct people to helpful solutions, and you establish yourself as the trusted friend or expert in your field, and you become more attractive to the very people you want to draw in. So when you're talking to people, don't talk about yourself, your experiences, your business, your qualifications, because your conversation shouldn't be about you. It should be about them. Your Facebook page tells your story for you. It gives you instant credibility, likability, and stature, and it sets the stage for ideal conversations. And this applies in the real world too. When you make the needs and wants of your prospect a priority during a conversation, by asking a few simple questions, you'll discover if they have a problem you can help them solve in advance of talking about your business. When it comes to reaching out to complete strangers, focus on connecting with and attracting the right people who need your solutions, and you'll have pre-qualified prospects approaching you when they're ready. Now, Facebook is making a lot of changes, and most of these changes are designed to increase mobility. Everything that happens on Facebook can be observed, almost everything, on your smartphone. Now, there are 5 reasons people create a Facebook page in the first place. They're there to find a date. They're there to network with their friends or make new ones. They're there to network with their existing networks. It's convenient to network with people on Facebook that you know, or expand your network. They're there to maintain relationships with family and friends, and they're there to sell. Now, it's easy to identify who to talk to because everyone has a recognizable agenda. So, if I jump over to Facebook, and let's say I want to talk to somebody. I want to find somebody to talk to. And I happen to know that fitness instructors love my products and are looking for an opportunity to generate some extra income. So it doesn't matter what profession. I'm just going to go with fitness instructors who live in, and let's pick a country. Fitness instructors who live in the Philippines. Now I can look in the Philippines, or I could look for fitness instructors who live in one of their biggest cities. It's your call. It's your choice. So let's take a look at the fitness instructors who live in the Philippines. Now you can scroll down this list of people. Now, how valuable would it be if you knew in advance the people that were open to talking to you, if you knew in advance the people who would like to buy from you, who needed to buy from you? You are never, ever, 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 ever going to run out of people to talk to. You can scroll down that list, and you could pick out the people that are looking for business opportunity. You can scroll down that list and see the people who are happily engaged in network marketing. You can scroll down that list and connect with people who you know would buy your products or use your service as easily as you can pick a red, green, or blue M&M out of the bowl. Now let's up the equation a little bit. Let's look for unhappy network marketers. You don't have to sell them on the concept of residual income. They're just not making any money doing what they're doing. And affiliate internet marketers. People who are spending a lot of money. A lot of you are affiliate marketers. You're spending an arm and a leg. I just talked to somebody a little earlier today who's spending a fortune on AdWords and pay-per-click trying to drive traffic into his sales funnel when all he really needs to do is take that apparatus away and talk directly to people. Connecting with the right people on Facebook is as easy as picking a green M&M from a bowl of candy. If you know in advance that someone's a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you develop a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you're going to sell to more people. You don't need a crystal ball. You can identify perfect prospects by the contents of their page before you talk to them, and you can qualify them for your business during a casual conversations by the answers they give you to some simple questions. You just have to simply remember to treat other people on Facebook like you'd like to be treated, so you can experience the ripple effect at any time. Post something, and people respond. Now, you can change your Facebook profile cover, your photo. And so if it's an old friend, what are you doing these days? If it's somebody that you never talked to, what do? You're going to change your cover. Ripple effect. People react, you respond. And changed her picture. She had 44 people react. Hey, I'm glad you like my photo. What are you doing these days? One simple post or change can have an enormous reach. You can experience the ripple effect at will. Tom made a post, had 20 people respond, spoke to 13 of them, signed up 4. One was the #1 bodybuilder in New Zealand. Sheila made a post, connected with someone, signed them up in the business, and now it has to call back 2 of the other people who also reacted to her post. Folks, your audience is greater than you think. Your influence is greater than you think. Posting produces immediate results. Lewis here made a post. I'm ready to help 5 more people make their fortunes on the internet. Now, I know some of you are going, well, I don't feel comfortable saying that. I mean, after all, I, myself, haven't made a fortune on the internet. Well, the truth is that the facts are the facts. People who are just getting started, how can they say that? Well, you see, if you know someone in your business, or hopefully you know a bunch of people in your business that are making a lot of money, they've got a lot of people in their group, and they're successful. Well, guess what? There's an income opportunity there. When you first get into the business, nobody is successful right away. You look at the people around you who are successful and say, hey, I know there's an income opportunity here because I know all these other people over there are doing it. So I'm doing it too. When I go to my friends, I can say, hey, I'm ready to help 5 more people make their fortunes on the internet, or I'm ready to help 5 more people retire early with their own internet business because other people are doing it. Me, I'm just getting started. But there are fortunes to be made. Lewis posted it, and 2 of his friends responded. The other day, Nikita made a post when I logged on to LinkedIn. It was in my newsfeed. So I kind of went back and reviewed our history. 2 years earlier, he went through a boot camp and ended up in my coaching program. This is why I have intimate details. I was at details, and I'll make this bigger so that you can read it. He says, I just signed up my first new skin rep. It was after 2 sessions. She's in the Philippines, and I'm in Israel, and I'm teaching her the business, and the best part is she found him. Now, this is just one of the reasons why Brent Bryson has the fastest growing group in new skin. Ellie makes a post. I'm ready to help 5 more people retire early. 17 of his friends liked it. 1 person shared it. and 2 people made comments, and he has the opportunity to reach out and talk to all of them. Los down here at the bottom says, hey, sign me up. A year ago, he was selling insurance, and we came up with a strategy for him in posting that earned him $170,000. Denny, before our first boot camp session, sent me this little notice. Already showed the business after they agreed to 12 people. Have 3 of them are signing up. You're all heading down the same road. All heading down the same road. Now, what I want to do is I want to share with you examples of just how this process works. Okay, now I'm looking here, and John, you have over 3,000 friends. Alonzo, you have 1,149. And I'm not going to list everybody. I can't. But anybody that's got more than 500 friends, you should expect to see results from this pretty quickly. And before we're done, I want you to get back to me. Let me know how many likes. Let me know how many comments you've actually made on your page. Now, Gina started with me in May. Now, this was when we were prospecting and recruiting on MySpace. And this was back, I believe, in 2009. The process remains the same. Facebook, LinkedIn, MySpace, doesn't matter. So Gina's on MySpace, and she makes a post. I'm ready to help 5 more people make their fortune on the internet. And this is the conversation that she's having with her prospects. We kind of went through this through boot camp, and we use this as a demonstration of exactly how the process works. And when Kim joined her business, she brings in 16 of her friends the first month. So Kim reaches out to Gina. Says, hey, how do I make a fortune on the internet? Real estate is really tough. Gina pulls out the scripts book and says, hey, I'd be happy to tell you. Why do you want to know? What do you do in the real estate field, and how long have you been in real estate? And she comes back and says, hey, I've been selling real estate for 7 years. Did mortgages for 12 prior to that, and well, real estate's down, and I'm always up for making money. Now would be a great time. So we've identified the needs. So before we talk about the business, we want to know what her experience in network marketing is. So we ask the question, and she comes back and says, I'm not sure. I'm ready to make money. Real estate is down. I need to be making extra income. Been in sales all my life. I was in the car business for 6 years, mortgage business for 12, and real estate for 4. Now, what we know here by getting her story, we know she knows all about network marketing. What happened to her was she was in the car business, okay, and then she went into the mortgage business. And she was in the mortgage business for 12 years, and while she's in the mortgages, she's watching everybody making a fortune in real estate. So she switched over to real estate right before the crash. So we asked the question, ever hear of companies like Mary Kay or Amway? You really must know what a person's experience in network marketing is before you talk about your business. And Gina comes back and says, heard of it? Both. Also sold Mary Kay. Made no money. Please fill me in. Well, we asked 2 questions. What was it that attracted you to the company, and why do you think you couldn't make money? And she only answers the second question, which tells you, I'm not so attracted to it right now. No, I want to be able to get the products for half price. So here, we now have the opportunity to ask about the business. Would you be open to looking at another company that could supplement your income during these crazy times? And she gets a sure but. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, but they give you all kinds of reasons why it's probably not for them. Sure, but I have one friend in our office selling Pampered Chef, one selling Tupperware, one selling Southern Living. None of them are doing any good. No one's having a party because our area has been hit so bad with job loss. Our county is the highest in the state. Had a party in the last couple of weeks so they can try to get some bookings, but no one booked a party. No one bought over $20 item. And so July 9th, July 7th, he said, Max, we critiqued most of this. Not sure how to answer this question. It was simpler, Gina realized. Right back. Your friends have missed the boat. Many people are making money in these businesses doing it on the net. No part is necessary. Was Mary Kay your only networking experience? What other companies did you try? Yes, it has been. I was never on the net with Mary Kay. Show me how it's done and which is making the most money. So the end result is that Gina signs Kim up into her business. And of course, these are MySpace messages. In July, when she signed up Kim, her group grew by 44 people. Why? Because Kim brought 16 people in. Max, I just signed up a gal from my friends list. She came to me after seeing my post, is ready to help 5 more people make their fortune. She told me she watched me post that for weeks, and finally she couldn't stand it. She wants to be one of my 5. Now, the fun part is, as I was signing her up, she told me she had already talked to 2 of her friends, her 4 daughters, 5 coworkers. They want to talk to me and sign up. As we were hanging up, she was already making a list of people she wants me to talk to. This is too much fun. 44 people this month so far using the scripts. I'm just so excited. I'm having a hard time containing myself. It is addicting. So this was in July. And then she sends me in August 61 new people, with a lot of people saying they're going to get started in September. Well, how does that make you feel? I love it. I'm on cloud 9. I'm going to flip over here, and I want you to hear it in Gina's own words, where she talks about Kim.
You know what? Your system, the fact that I'm so excited about it and I'm able to utilize your system to help my team see success right off the bat. But I have to share. I mean, I've got a gal, Kim, who she signed up. I'm looking at my numbers. She signed up 16 people. Fred, 11. Jean, 8. Nancy, 8. Tiffany, 6. Ed, 6. And these are all brand new people. And because they're signing up these people, now of course, they're all at different levels. Some of these people are customers, some of them are wholesale customers, some of them are in the process of just getting their business off the ground. But these are all brand new people seeing success right off the bat. I haven't been able to teach anybody how to, that many people how to see that, that kind of success right off the bat their first month. I love it.
Entrepreneurs, business owners, pick your place, pick your city, pick your country. Business owners who live in Hong Kong, business owners who live in Japan. You are never going to run out of people to talk to. Never. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over here and let's see. James is here, and one of the things we do in boot camp is we help people with their Facebook page. We're going to take a quick look.
Threat has been detected.
Oh, bad.
Threat has been detected.
So we're not going to deal with that. Let's hit the back button. And okay, Franklin's in boot camp. He says, "Could you go over this conversation?" She was on last night. Okay, so now you're talking to Jody. And let's take a look at Jody. And you say, what types of real estate do you sell? In residential and investment properties. Now, Murray, Franklin, I'm sorry, I can tell you one thing that you're doing wrong. Okay? Oh, here it is. I'll tell you one thing that you're doing right now is you're not having a conversation with Jody. All right? Jody posted something 25 minutes ago. She's clearly an eager socializer. Okay, we can go over here and read about her. She's a realtor. Let's look at her work and education. Okay, so this goes back. All you see is real estate. Let's talk about details. Jody doesn't realize that this module is private. So you've got her websites. It's all about real estate. Okay. Now, what I'm saying here is you have to have a conversation. Now, are you a buyer's agent? That's not on the list. You should have just gone, how long have you been selling real estate? She says, well, I list and sell just a little over 2 years. I only list market value. I'm not certified in foreclosures or short sales, but IT represent buyers in residential transaction. What VA, MLS are you in? Okay, so we have one realtor talking to another. Well, let's take a look at Franklin's pay. So Franklin's on Facebook, and he's clearly an eager socializer, and let's see what he does. Work in education. So you're a realtor, and you're also a global internet entrepreneur. So what you should have done here, what types of real estate do you sell? Now, this is live chat. Now, I would have asked, now, you see, you want to have a conversation, residential and investment properties. This is where I would have said something about myself. I says, I do the same thing. How long have you been selling real estate? Now, she's coming back, and she's saying, you're with Keller Williams, right? I said, now, I mostly do referrals now. Thanks to my internet business, I'm going to be able to retire soon. What I would have done here is I would have said, I've been in real estate for 15 years. And now, thanks to my growing internet business, I'm going to be able to retire soon. What did you do before real estate? Well, I was an office manager for 19 years. And somehow found myself in real estate. Midlife crisis, I guess. Now, this is what we mean, Franklin, about you want to react to what the person says. Now, you're coming back with, well, how is the real estate market in your area? And that's an excellent question. Okay? Excellent question. Here's a better one. I was an office manager for 19 years. Really? That's interesting. What kind of office did you manage? When you ask somebody what they did or what they do and they come back and they say to you, well, I work for Target, I work for the post office, get people talking about themselves. What kind of an office did she manage? So you're asking, how's the real estate market in your area? Fayetteville is number 6 in the top worst markets to be a realtor. It's a struggle. Not many get rich in real estate around here. We survive. It's a tough market. Not to mention, everyone here thinks real estate is a ticket to so every third person has a license. I guess the answer is always, as always in real estate, it depends. It depends. Okay, now this here would have been the place. She's saying it's tough. It's tough. So you come back here, you ask the wrong question. How are you doing? Are you being affected by what's going on there with the economy? She just told you she was. Just told you she was. You would have had better results. You would have had better results had you said, she's telling you about her market. You said, Jody, a lot of realtors today, myself included, have turned to the internet to make extra and full-time income. Have you ever thought about doing anything like that? This was your perfect opening to do it, and you missed it. All right? Well, she didn't answer you. How are you being affected by what's going on there? She told you up here. So, folks, you have to pay attention. John writes, 2 people liked my try missing a couple of payments joke. 1 actually made a comment. So now, John, what you do is you write back to them and you say, hey, I'm glad you like my joke. If there's somebody that you've never talked to before, ask them what they do. If there's somebody that's a friend or a friend of a friend or somehow you're connected, then say, hey, I'm glad you like my post. What are you up to these days? Especially if you know them. So this is where you messed up, Franklin. Now, you're coming back here. Have you ever thought about doing anything else? I'm always open to new ideas. Okay, now I know as a realtor, you always have to have a second source of income. I'm fortunate there are a few income, that we are a few income household, but I also know in real estate you have to have something to supplement your income. And he's going, well, how much will it cost me? Okay, now, so you say, she says, how much will it cost me? Because she knows, well, or first of all, let's take a look at who you're talking to. Okay, let's go back over and take a look at Jody. So Jody, selling real estate. How long has she been selling real estate? How long did she say? 2 years. So she's only been in real estate for 2 years. And depending upon what her last job was, she probably already knows about network marketing. Because what happens is people in real estate are constantly being approached. Get into my network marketing company, you need extra income. So she's coming right along. She said, hey, well, okay, what do you got and how much is it going to cost me? And you don't answer the question. With all the years you've been involved in real estate, what experience have you had with network marketing? Not the question. How much? What is it? What do you got, and what will cost me? The way to have asked this question would have, or answered the question, would have been, I'm working with a company in the health and wellness field, and there are different ways to get started in the business. I'd be happy to tell you all about it. What experience have you had with network marketing? Now, the fact is that she didn't answer you. Could be because she got busy. So you come back and say, okay, what experience have you had with network marketing? You haven't answered the question. Now, the way to resurrect the conversation is going to be to respond to something that she does. You're not done. Look at her timeline. She just made a post here. She wants to share orange juice. So she's playing games on here. Now, one way that you can communicate with her is you can make a post. But what you really want to do is you want to reach out to her. So let's go back to the conversation. Today's Friday. So you start to think, what I would do is I would send her a message today. Hey, Jody, I'm just looking to reconnect. I'm working with a company in the health and wellness area. And there's a range of prices for you to get started. What experience have you had with companies, with network marketing companies like Avon, Mary Kay, or others? Let's get specific. You want to find out. The conversation's not over. And don't be concerned if a person doesn't answer you right away, because frankly, people get busy. Maybe she had a meeting. All of you have it's a game, and what you want to do is you're asking these questions to discover the need. You've already discovered she has a need. Now it's a matter of, okay, can she get excited about what you're doing? But right now, for all you know, she's already been in your business. Now, I love success stories. And Jackie is another one. Jackie's another one. And Jackie was scared to death of social media, okay? She went through my Facebook boot camp in February, and she didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. She just sat back, and then she got comfortable with the notion that, hey, I can put myself out on Facebook, and I can build a business. And she had to do it. And she was in a hurry. So we did this together, which is the reason why I have all this intimate information as far as what happened. So what she does is first we go in and we create her profile. We help her get it set up. We helped her tell her story. She's a very dynamic lady. Favorite quote: "You can live your dreams." She's living her dreams. So we started actually on the 25th of March. And I said, I want you to reach out because she was starting from zero. She didn't have any friends. Reach out to all of your friends and say, hey, I just started a Facebook page. Would like to connect with you. This is the people she knows. Our first coaching session was on March 25th. We did one on the 27th, 2 days apart. And then she sends me this. We've only had 2 hours of coaching. I've already got my money's worth. Got my first appointment with a prospect on the phone tonight. Okay? And she was talking to a heavy hitter. And then later that night, she says, I might have the fish in the pan. And see, when you can pick out people in advance, knowing you can help them, gives you a sense of power. Well, she keeps going. A couple of days later, she said, my sister, I'm excited. My sister's urging me to calm down. I'm dreaming about this. After 2 days of posting, I've talked to 5 people. Have more people to talk to tomorrow. I can see how this is going to work for me. Everyone she contacts is accepting her as a friend. The next week, I have to tell you, last week I was terrified to post. I might help 5 more people make their fortunes on the internet. I did it on the 16th with my heart in my throat, and within a minute, someone reacted to the post. Now he's looking at my business. Now she can't tear herself away from the computer. So she goes from being terrified to trembling with excitement because she realizes, as you should, that there are lots of exciting people out there waiting to meet you. And this is how she would approach a new friend. I'm new to Facebook, and I want to connect with people on this planet who think like I do. Furthermore, I love nutrition and taking charge. And raw, well, it's the edge, referring to the things she has in common with the person she's talking to. If I send you a friend request, would you accept? If you don't desire to reach out to perfect strangers, don't worry. But I'm here to meet new, inspirational people in my life. I feel like we already know one another. Thanks. Everyone she wrote to accepted her. And then she went overboard. She started sending too many of these out. She lowered the bar. She got suspended for sending out friend requests for 7 days. And I told her, don't worry about it, because you can still communicate with the people that you've already connected with. So here, we're 1 month into this. The next day she got graph search. So while she was shut out, she still did 3 presentations, and she's on her way. April, 1 month later, 7.5 hours yesterday, had 5 conversations about my business. Woke up to 6 people who messaged me. That was in the morning. At night, she says, I'm flooded. 12 requests for info, 6 videos going out, 1 phone appointment. Now you're all heading down the same road. And then she sends me this. 2 months into the program, found out today with my online pursuits, I've doubled my income. I knew I quadrupled sales, but I didn't know what it meant that I doubled my income. And this was only after, I believe, 3 coaching sessions. Now you're all head down the same road. You all have the same ability to talk to people on a daily basis and make sales. Rhonda makes a post while she was in Thailand, ends up speaking to 3 people. Enroll 2 people, has 3 more to look at the business. Patrick was frustrated. Now, you're all heading down the same road. You all have the same easy access to people. And frankly, there's no reason why you can't be successful. Our first night of boot camp in March, Jason made a post ready to help 3 more people retire early, had 6 likes, 3 people signed up. Next week, 4 paid sign-ups on Thursday, 3 more on Friday. And by his 3rd week of boot camp, he had over 200 friends join his page. He can't keep up with the messages. In the last 1.5 days, he's had 200 people reach out to him. He also had 10 sign-ups, 20 people in boot camp. Deborah enrolled the President's Pack after making that one of those posts. And Pam scheduled 2 phone appointments. Wayne made a post and set up 4 meetings. Now, you're all heading down the same road. Jeanette, since she started personally coaching with me, she's become the best recruiter in her group. Send me this at the beginning of May. 4 days into the week, I'm signing someone up into my business in Cambodia, bringing in 2 of her friends at the same time. Also have someone in South Africa and Germany. I also closed someone in the United States too. Signed up 7 people that week with 6 others ready to go. You're all heading down the same road. All of you. Now, grab a pencil, because we have different levels of training, and I want to invite all of you to participate in my upcoming boot camp. I want all of you to participate in my upcoming boot camp. Boot camps are where you work with me. We go over your pages. We review who you're talking to. We help you sell, make 5 sales. So let's talk about boot camp first. During boot camp, I'm going to help you craft your Facebook and LinkedIn pages. I'm going to answer all your questions. I'm going to help you make you irresistible so that everybody that you reach out to on Facebook is going to accept your friend request. I'm going to help you find perfect prospects, review your conversations, and help you make 5 sales. Okay, so go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Boot camp starts on next Thursday, but you can register for boot camp today and get started today. Many of you will watch the Fast Start video right here, and many of you will make sales even before boot camp starts. It all depends on how many friends you have. But at the end of the day, if you're not talking to people on a daily basis, well, you could be. And if you're talking to people and you're not closing sales, you're doing something wrong, or you're talking to the wrong people. You want to do this at your own pace? Go to order my Endless Free Leads program. Many people report making sales after they watch the Getting Started Fast videos. We break it down for you. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. If you have an existing Facebook page, you can be doing it right from your existing Facebook page. We're going to show you your daily routine of what you need to be doing on a daily basis to make sales, and we're going to give you the words and the scripts to say. Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, step-by-step instructions are here. You have problems closing the sale? Problem solved here. This is where you download the scripts book and a phone app so you can take it with you. Make sure you're saying the right things when you talk to people, shortcuts and tips, and Coach's Corner. Go to maxsteingart.com/free leads. Get it for $2.97. Do it at your own pace. Do it at your own pace. We have a mastermind group, and we have personal coaching that's available. I don't have time to discuss this. You can give my office a call if you'd like more details. In our mastermind, I work with 15 people over 6 months. And our goal is to just help you get to a point where you take your business to the next level and become a top earner in your company. It's a lot easier than you think. And then there's personal coaching for those of you who really want to go faster. It's you and me in private sessions. I will log into your Facebook account while you're watching. I'll chat with your prospects. I'll get you all set up. I always tell people that 1 hour with me in coaching is like going through a whole boot camp. If there's anybody that is interested in personal coaching, type your phone number and questions in the box. I'm sorry, type your phone number and coaching in the box, and one of my staff members will give you a call. Now, the bottom line for all of you is this: if you're not talking to people on a daily basis, you could be. And you can do this with just your Facebook page. I really hope to see all of you in boot camp. And for those of you that really want to go fast, let's see, John. John, you have a couple of minutes to talk now. Anybody else have any questions? All righty then, folks. Until next time, what we're going to do is we're going to take the summer and we're going to show everybody how in 90 days, Gina added 104 people to her business all through the summer. We're going to help you do the same thing, or better. It depends on who you talk to. So until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless.